Vice Minister for Education, Science, Culture and Sport in Georgia,
Yes.
Mr. Kharatishvili. Welcome to our Congress Mediabox.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us about more on the Cultural Roots program of the Council of Europe, please?
Thank you very much for the invitation and this opportunity. Of course, Cultural Roots program is something like a new approach to the tourism and to how we perceive cultural heritage nowadays. Because Cultural Roots program is basically oriented on the stories beyond the locations that we are visiting, and this is the program which highlights that there are so many things that connect different communities and different cities and the regions, and this program is mainly oriented on bringing all that connects these people and putting into the thematic way that is easily understandable by any individual who will be crossing these routes. So these are this is a perfect mechanism or a program that really highlights that that culture has no boundaries, and this is something that connects people on the local level. These are initiatives coming from the grassroots level. This is a program which is run by the Council of Europe, and the idea is to make a certification of the cultural roots, which are nowadays 38 cultural roots that have been certified throughout the Europe. And 33 countries from the Council of Europe are the members of the Cultural Roots program. So this program is enhancing every day as we speak. There are more and more roots that are being certified, more and more local communities that are being showcased throughout the European landscape, I would say. And this is a great opportunity to understand tourism in a different way and to control the mass tourism and to have a cultural quality tourism.
And how could this program how can we see the effects of this program, let's say, on the local development? And could you please link it with the role of the local and regional authorities with the Congress?
Yes, thank you very much. I think that local authorities have a very specific role, very important role in this program. For one reason is that they are closer to the local communities, so they understand the local context better than anyone else. On the other hand, they are engaging the local communities in a decision-making process and a prioritizing process of what is important on a local level. Thirdly, I think that they benefit the most out of this program. And why? Because in order to understand the richness that you have on your area of the competence and the regional coverage is understanding what are your cultural objects, both tangible and intangible, what are the traditions. So I think that the main idea and the focus is a very active cooperation on the local level with the local authorities. On one hand, in order to ensure the proper mapping of the thematically connected items and locations, which might be potentially the beginning of a new cultural route. On the other hand, it is very important because the local communities are engaged directly in this process. And how? They are engaged with, for instance, the authentic products that they are making. Would it be some arts and crafts that can be produced nearby cultural roots locations, which can be afterwards sold, and this can benefit local families and increase the level of the income. On the other hand, the visibility. So it is the visibility that this or that location within the roots is becoming more and more attractive to the specific audiences, those that never realized that there are some rural areas which are maybe distant, but they have precious, very interesting locations within the regions. So this, of course, helps the local social and economic development. This encompasses to have more attractiveness to these locations, popularity. It connects with each other different cities, different regions, different countries, which also is very beneficial because it means that this small family becomes a larger family that takes care of each other, helps each other to be more promoted. There is an exchange of experiences there as well. the Council of Europe itself and the Institute of the Cultural Roots program helps all the roots to be more promoted through different means, through the special website, through the publications, through annual forums that each or that cultural roots enlarged partial agreement member state is hosting. With all these discussions, with all these workshops, seminars and conferences, you see this increased understanding and popularity of the program. And so every route which is the part of the thematic route benefits out of this process.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.